Looking for your next car or need expert service? Number 7 Auto Mall has you covered. With hundreds of vehicles ready to drive, you can choose from top brands like Honda, Infiniti, Volkswagen, Toyota, Mazda, and Nissan. Whether it's finding your dream car or getting the best service, our team is here to make it happen at prices that fit your budget. Don't settle for less. Experience the difference at number 7 Auto Mall today.
No, you're fine. My eyes are so watery, I can't see anything. You're good. I'm not a professional. I'm borrowing it. You're okay. I'm an imposter.
Let's go United! Go High energy, girls. Let's go.
Soccer fans, please rise if you are able and leave your hats to the side of our national anthem.
All right, soccer fans, welcome back into the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center Stadium field as we get set for the Under 15 Girls Final at the 2025 MilkUP Ontario Cup. We're going to be playing two 45-minute halves, and if we are tied, we go straight to penalties. It's going to be Mount Hamilton United in orange and white taking on London Alliance FC Mustangs in what should be a fantastic match. We're coming to you from the Ben Rycroft broadcast booth, and we get a look at the London Alliance starting 11 there. And keep an eye out for Abby Morris between the sticks for them, their keeper number 22. They've got a number of attacking threats as well, including Simpson. Keep an eye out for Davina Simpson. And here's a look at the Mount Hamilton United squad. Brooklyn Noseworthy, the starting keeper, number 33 for Mount Hamilton. Some solid players on that squad as well, including Sienna Luciani. So a couple players to key in on as we get a look at Mount Hamilton United. And we get you set for the opening kickoff here at the Under 15 Girls 2025 MilkUP Ontario Cup Finals. Join us live in venue or through our online match center as these teams make Ontario soccer history this weekend. New this year, fans can enjoy even more coverage through Ontario Soccer's My Soccer app, powered by BMO, featuring exclusive content like player interviews and behind-the-scenes footage you won't find anywhere else. Download the app for free today from the Apple App Store or Google Play Store, and don't miss any of the action here from the 2025 MilkUP Ontario Cup. I want to give a huge shout-out to our technical crew, Yaz, Fran, Paul, James. I don't think I'm missing anyone, and if I am, I'm sorry. Of course, Tara and Vic from Ontario Soccer as well. I don't like to be difficult, but we relocated our position during matches, and this is much appreciated from my vantage point. Fully impeded view now, and thank you to the crew for their hard work and hustle. With only 30 minutes between matches, they did a bang-up job, so I'll try match it with my performance here. And we'll see what these two squads can do as it's London Alliance taking on Mount Hamilton United in the Under 15 Girls at the 2025 MilkUP Ontario Cup. We're underway. London in all white, moving left to right across your screen as they kick us off. Mount Hamilton in orange and white, working right to left, and London Mustangs trying to move it through the midfield there with Simpson on the ball, but that time she's knocked free, and Mount Hamilton quickly worked the far flank. Well, now in their fourth year, the Dairy Farmers of Ontario, representing Ontario's 3,400 plus dairy producers and their families, continue their valuable support of Ontario soccer as premier partner and act as the exclusive title partner of the MilkUP Ontario Cup. This collaboration with Ontario Soccer will bring positive outcomes to youth sports across the province. And we remind you that Hub is the official broadcast sponsor of this live stream broadcast. They're one of the largest insurance brokers in the world, and they're right here in your community. With Hub, you're at the center of an integrated network that spans North America, a one-of-a-kind aggregation of insurance professionals who understand the issues you face every day. Find out more at hubinternational.com. Early stages of the match as Mount Hamilton look for possession inside the attacking third. Ball cleared out across half where Zovnar was unable to hold possession, but backed up by her teammate Boschman and knocked out for a London throw. It seems like an annual tradition every September that come the Ontario Cup final weekend, the MilkUP Ontario Cup Finals, you're going to have a number of London Alliance FC Mustang squads vying for Ontario Cup history. And once again, as now controlled by their keeper Morris, They represent in the under 15 Girls Cup final. Morris with a good boot behind the ball. Chasing after it is Park. Park trying to take possession. Cleared away nicely there by Boschman. Running onto it is Gardner. She takes possession now for Hamilton. Tries to cross that through. Not clear by McIntyre, who did a nice job defensively. Ball controlled by Geneste. Mount Hamilton try push that one through. It's cleared away by a defender, and now London try take possession. Working a 4-player back line, London move it through the midfield here with Simpson. Simpson threads that through ball, but a little too far away from her intended target. However, battling to retain possession is Ivanisevic. Her through ball is partially blocked. Second effort by Zertilides, and eventually it scampers over towards the Hamilton keeper, Noseworthy. The wind picking up pace again right now, blowing from the far touchline to the near side, directly across the field, and really neither an advantage to be gained on either side. Here goes Hamilton. There's a good touch through into the penalty area with the shot, and the effort over the bar as Ragona let it fly. Maya Ragona with the chance, and in the 4th minute, as we get a look at the replay, the best opportunity so far in this match, as Ragona had some space to work up the far line there. Tracked her way right to the penalty area, but then just pushed it over top the bar. However, if you're one of the Hamilton fans, you gotta like that early opportunity and exposing a potential weakness there on that defensive side for London. From the restart, Hamilton will take possession here with Mirovic. That ball knocked free. There's a shot attempt, and Morris dives down. It's out for a corner as Kindry with the effort, and actually they're going to change the call. I was going to say, I don't think the keeper actually got a touch to it. Looked like Morris had pulled her hands back at the last second, and out for a goal kick. Good job by the officiating crew to switch that decision. And we've got an injured London player as the referee calling for the medic, but a slow response. In the interim, they'll make the substitution as De Candido will come out, and it'll be Lucia Taylor to take her place. Well, De Candido laboring to make her way back, and she's going to need the medic's assistance here, and we certainly hope De Candido is going to be okay. I have to confess I didn't see what caused the injury, but you have to hope for De Candido it's temporary discomfort and nothing more serious, but she does seem to be in some pain, and we certainly wish her a speedy and quick recovery. Play will resume here with a goal kick for London, as Morris thought about taking it. Hamilton quickly picked possession again. Running onto it, trying to control was Gardner. Gardner still battling as she's in against the recently substituted Taylor. Ball out for a Mount Hamilton United throw-in. United with the quick toss, trying to pick out the player in Ragona. Working that far flank, but now it's controlled by London, and they'll switch back to the near side. Closer to our broadcast location as the ball touched out of play there by Zoe Zovnar, and Zvonar puts it out for a London throw. It's taken. Trying to hold possession. Nice job along the touchline there by Shaylin Park. Ball turned and controlling the Zertilides. Zertilides, she tries to get past a couple of defenders. It's picked up now by her teammate Park. That short pass picked off. However, London continue to press here. Hamilton get a touch to the near line where trying to hold it is Kindry. Possession turned over and a throw in now for London as Griffith takes it quickly. Park, that one knocked ahead by Ivanisevic. Defender makes a bit of a meal of it, and it's controlled here by London. Touched forward initially by McKinnon, and eventually out of play for a goal kick on the attempt. So London starting to build a little positive attacking momentum, generating their first quasi-opportunity. Loose ball to the near touchline. Griffith battles but knocks it out, and it'll go for a Mount Hamilton United throw. Fran, our cameraman, pointing out that one of the Hamilton defenders was having to do some extra defending as a B was pursuing, and Michaela Boschman pulling double duty there for United. Glad to see she's okay. And now Hamilton trying to fly up the pitch here and generate an attack that's buzzworthy as that cross towards the penalty area. Still threatening as it's brought down. The shot attempt right on. Morris with the save after Regona took the attempt. Controlled here by Luciani. She lays it off. There's a effort as the wind kind of whipped it back after Kindry let it go, and Morris with the comfortable save on the subsequent shot. But the first save certainly challenged Morris as Regona continues to create quality opportunities for United. And she's on the ball again. Maya Regona plays that one ahead. There's a shot. Morris there with save hands as Tiana Mirovic took that strike. So Hamilton generating shot after shot after shot on target here as we hit 10 minutes played in the opening 45. And a chance for us to remind you that Toronto FC is the official founding premier partner of Ontario Soccer, as well as the co-presenting partner of its talented pathway. Their commitment to the game in Ontario is unrivaled. Visit torontofc.com for tickets and more. Of course, looking forward to being a part of the BMO Level Up Cup with Toronto FC in partnership with Ontario Soccer a little bit later this month, happening at BMO Field. As the top EAFC 25 players in Ontario vie it out on the virtual pitch for esports glory, and a pretty nice cash prize too. Mount Hamilton United moving the ball from the throw-in. Controlled now by Boschman. Does well to switch it up to the far side. Pursuing and pushing forward is Aldozic. That ball contested. London trying to come away with it, and they're able to clear up to half, where it's quickly knocked back by Zvonar. Zvonar gets it back from a teammate, and now she's got time and space to make something happen. Headed forward, knocked around. Kindry trying to challenge for it. London dummying there as Park unable to hold possession. She thought her teammate had it covered, and in the end, neither of them gained it. Nice touch in traffic there from Mirovic, as now it's controlled by Aldozic. Aldozic, she plays that up the line, but no one there in orange, and out for a London throw. Scoreless early in the first half here of the under 15 girls MilkUP Ontario Cup 2025 finals. Our second of 4 matches on the day, and second of 7 over this weekend. 3 more matches tomorrow. Tonight, the action culminates in the women's final. That'll be a great match. And tomorrow, it'll be the under 17 boys, under 17 girls, and then the men's final. And that might be the highlight of this weekend, that men's final. As here goes Mount Hamilton United trying to make something happen. Breaking in for the opportunity and putting it home. What a finish. Emma Kindry. 13th minute. Particular goal didn't have a lot of build-up. The sustained pressure and attack, the waves of attack did. And eventually London's backline broke. You get a look at the replay. And Kindry breaking in all alone. Was it Ragona? I thought it was 87. It was 87. Kindry gets the goal. Emma Kindry gets the goal to make it 1-0 for Mount Hamilton United. And London are going to make a couple substitutions here to try respond. But what a fast break opportunity. Kindry was the lone attacker. She got the separation, and she made no mistake. And again, it was just wave after wave of attack from United early in this match. I mean, we mentioned it mere minutes prior. They were just continuing to put attempts on target. And eventually they got a clear-cut breakthrough chance that was not to be denied, with Kindry putting it home. Well, that supersedes any previous thought, that's for sure. Let's see how London respond now, trailing 1-0. It's been all Mount Hamilton United early in this match. And it all comes together with that 12th minute goal there, 11th minute goal from Emma Kindry. Long ball played ahead as Noseworthy right to the edge of her area to secure it with safe hands. All right, it was the men's final that we were somewhat previewing between Woodbridge and Gloucester, Ottawa Gloucester, and that'll just be another. I mean, that Celtic men's squad is just an absolute dynasty. It's going to be a highlight match for sure. We just had some fireworks here in this one, and let's see how London respond with a set piece opportunity from distance, mind you, but a chance to play something into the penalty area here. As London Alliance FC Mustangs try for the attempt on target, and off a single hop, a routine save there for Noseworthy. From the drop kick, possession contested, and Hamilton come away with it. Only for a moment, as coming in for the interception was Adamu. She plays a good ball forward, and now running onto it is Zertilides. Zertilides tries to dart past the first defender. Ball ricochets around before United take possession. Oh, good step up there from Griffith, nearly coming away with it, but it's turned over and now played ahead. As running onto it is Kindry, but out of her area and making a clutch play was the keeper, Morris. She could not afford to let that wait to roll inside her area, and a good heads-up play there by the keeper. London trying to cause havoc. As tracking back is Boschman, and she'll just play that out, conceding the throw-in. Deep in the attacking third, Ivanisevic tosses in. That ball played forward, and it's tracking out towards a goal kick, and it will do so, as shielded well that time by the defender, Boschman. Well, Mount Hamilton United fully in control of this match so far, and they got to feel pretty comfortable with a 1-0 lead, but maybe a little too relaxed there off the restart, ricocheting off the charging Alliance attacker, and now Hamilton reset with a half clearance. Griffith trying to keep the pressure on here for London. Griffith comes away with possession. Plays that back for McIntyre. Through the middle, controlled as Johnson looks to feed it forward. Ivanisevic draws back, controlled, and a foul committed, so a free kick issued to Mount Hamilton United. 18th minute of action. It's Mount Hamilton United 1. London Alliance FC Mustangs 0 as you're tuned into the Under 15 Girls Final at the 2025 MilkUP Ontario Cup. We're coming to you live from the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center Stadium Field. My name's Nico Cardarelli. We appreciate you tuning into our YouTube live stream. And of course, make sure you download the new Ontario Soccer My Soccer app powered by BMO, where you can get exclusive content. Ball headed on, and it'll be out of touch for a London Alliance throw-in. Griffith will step up to take the toss. Not a lot of movement off the ball at the moment. Now some options check too. Tossed in, initially flicked forward by Adamu. Ball turned over, and London wrestling to get it back, but it's controlled now by Luciani. She feeds it forward. Kindry trying to run on, and she's going to get it. Kindry, past the keeper, past the defenders. Oh, stopped! What a defensive hustle effort there as the last player back coming in to make the stop there for London. That should have been a brace for Kindry. That should have been 2-0 Hamilton. We got to get a replay of that one eventually, because someone came up big for London. I think it might have been Mackenzie Johnson. We'll have to get a look at the replay as that ball tracks out. And here we go. Look at the great job by her crew to cue that up. There you see Johnson closing. No, she got picked. Who's the player charging in? We don't see it quite at the end. Let's get another look at that one more time, guys. I'll let it roll just a little bit longer. Johnson and the keeper, Morris, collided, and that created that seemingly gift-wrapped opportunity. Wow, for the goal scorer. Unbelievable in Kindry, and I mean, you gotta see it again. I don't know what else to say in the moment, because that was wild. It should have been 2. Let's have a look one more time. Here goes Kindry charging on the ball. Morris collides with Johnson, and then that hustle effort at the very end from the London defender. And I believe that might have been Adamu who came back to make the heroic effort. And you have to think maybe Kindry should have just cracked it right away, but unbelievable sequence, and somehow London escape unscathed. Let's see if they can turn that defensive miracle into a offensive moment now as they work the ball up the far flank, back in towards the middle here as charging to take possession. Park in the vicinity, dropped and controlled here by Ivanisevic. She tried to turn the defender, but stride for stride with her was Luciani. Nice little cut back there from Kindry. She tries to change momentum and direction as that ball now played out by Ragona. Trying to drag it back in was Gardner. Gardner still in possession. Picked off though. Good work there by London defensively, looking for a counter up the far flank, but the ball between two options and neither could truly threaten. Through the midfield, teams exchange possession and Mount Hamilton United come away with it. Kindry running onto it, trying to take on the defender Johnson. Kindry. That time Johnson stays right with her. Kindry still in possession though. Oh, good cross attempt as the little dummy there from Mirovic found its way further out, and then Kindry in tight. Again, less than 6 yards out, but unable to finish it. I believe we got a foul here, or was it an offside? Did the flag go up? The flag must have gone up in the sequence, or a foul called. And ultimately for Mount Hamilton United, probably feeling like it could be 3-0 right now, but still remains just one. Ontario Soccer values fair play, and we share this common passion with our partners from Respect in Sport, the leading e-learning platform for the prevention of bullying, abuse, harassment, and discrimination. Learn more about their programs and start your Respect education journey today at respectgroupinc.com. We've got substitutions coming here for both squads, as Mendonca comes into the match for London. And we'll restart with the drop ball as it was picked up by the keeper and played on. And now controlled here by London, trying to make the play along the flank was Ava Todd, but it got a little too far away from her and out of touch. Now United will get the chance to make a couple substitutions, including bringing in Zakia Manning. And Jocelyn Hunt. Mirovic and Gardner out of the match for the time being. As the wind picking up and the players battling the elements, is that ball long and out of touch. So it'll go for a Hamilton throw. I'll tell you what, I'll take the wind over the bees any day. If you've ever been up here in the Ben Rycroft Broadcast Pavilion, you know what I'm talking about. And yes, I just upgraded it from a booth to a pavilion, so one day the infrastructure will have to match, but no, some great additions here. And the crew appreciates the hard work put in over the summer. That's controlled here by Zertalides for London. She dances around the edge of the penalty area before the ball jarred loose and cleared away by United, as digging for it now is Manning. Manning continues to push forward with possession now for Hamilton. Manning off the defender and out for the throw. As Mendonca there defensively. And Lucia Taylor, who again made that huge defensive stop on Kindry with the open net. I mean, just a real big moment in the match that Hamilton have to kind of be kicking themselves. They didn't get those bounces to finish. They do lead 1-0. They are still in the driver's seat, but when you miss golden opportunities, seemingly gift-wrapped opportunities like that, you wonder if doubt starts to creep into the back of your mind at any point. Is this our day? Right now, they're playing well. Nothing to doubt at the moment as Manning tries to push forward. Manning unable to hold possession there as Mendonca comes up with it nicely. Zertalides. Zertalides and Alihodzic going head-to-head, and Alihodzic draws a free kick for Hamilton. Nadia Alihodzic doing a nice job for United, working that right flank. As London prepare to make a substitution, bringing Aya Korea into this match. Manning unable to corral that loose effort. United temporarily in possession. London able to knock it free, but too far out of the range of Ivanisevic. However, tracking back and making a good effort is Ava Todd. Ava Todd springs free up the near flank before she's closed down by Boschman. And Michaela Boschman continues to defend well on that back line for Mount Hamilton United. So Sienna Brunton will come out of the match for London for the time being, and Aya Correa will come in to take her place. 28th minute. As London work a throw-in the attacking third. Adamu can't corral, turned over, and now Hamilton start to work out across midfield. Carrying with pace and time is Ragona. Ragona all the way up here as she tried to lay that one off. Broken up with a couple defenders closing down on Kindry. Ball knocked out to the half as trying to keep it in was Vonar. Kind of bounced up on her and in the end out for a London throw. London trying to hold possession from the throw. Defensively, Zvonar there, and she's content to concede a throw in deeper in the attacking third. London will look to make another substitution here as Mackenzie Johnson will come into this match. Rather, back into this match, and for the time being, Rylan Griffin comes out of the game. Remember, it was Johnson who inadvertently collided with her own keeper to create that opportunity for Kindry that should have made it 2-0. But thanks to that unbelievable defensive effort from Lucia Taylor, still keeps the scoreline 1-0. Mount Hamilton under pressure defensively now. There's a volley effort. That could be trouble, and it just sailed over top the bar as Ava Adamu let it fly with a well-timed volley. And the keeper, Noseworthy, happy to watch that glide over top her net and catch the top meshing. O'Neill Sportswear is a leading supplier globally to grassroots sports organizations and professional clubs alike. With over 100 years of expertise, is Ontario Soccer's proud official soccer apparel, uniform, and equipment partner. For more information on their made-to-order personalized apparel and uniform solutions, visit O'Neills.com. O'Neill Sportswear, live for it. Approaching the final 15 minutes of this opening half of the Under-15 Girls 2025 MilkUP Ontario Cup Final, and London work possession here with Lucia Taylor. Taylor ends up coughing it up, battling for it through the midfield. Head-to-head was McKinnon and Ragona came away with it. She tries to thread the through ball for Kindry. Kindry causes the turnover, and she has a brace! Make it 2 for Emma Kindry as she picks it off the foot of the keeper, Morris. And after a great through ball from Ragona, there you see her thread the needle. Morris out to play it, but Kindry closed it down. And this time she would not be denied the dunk. A gift wrap brace for Emma Kindry. And Mount Hamilton United make it 2-0 in the 31st minute. Looks like Maya Ragona is down right now for Hamilton, and she's quickly popped back up, so hopefully everything's okay. They'll make another substitution as Vonar comes out and Guerrero comes in.
Go, guys, keep on the pressure.
But the London keeper, Abby Morris, seemingly talking to herself now. She's got to feel rattled after giving up that second goal to Kindry. She's been under pressure all match long. Kindry in possession again for Mount Hamilton. That cross in towards the penalty area, knocked away by a defender as McIntyre probably had more time to settle it down. But it's that kind of frustration that's starting to creep in now for London. Kindry. Can she make it 3 in the first half? This time, not able to pull in a position where she poses a true threat. However, it's retained possession here with Guerrero. Trying to touch through is Manning. Manning loses possession initially, but then stepping forward is Alihozic to keep pressure on. Korea, she gets dumped in a free kick now for London. And a chance to reset and take a breath in the 33rd minute. It's Mount Hamilton United 2, London Alliance FC Mustangs nothing, as you're tuned in to the girls under 15 final at the 2025 MilkUP Ontario Cup, coming to you live from the stadium field at the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center. Controlled now by Ivanisevic. That ball played forward by Adamu. She had that volley opportunity for London minutes before conceding that second goal to Kindry. How different things would have been if Adamu maybe found a way to push that through. Kindry on the ball again. Kindry off the back pole just behind the net. And with 2 to her name already, why not have a try from there, as everything going Emma Kindry's way today. And she continues to push for a hat trick now. London will make a substitution here, as Ivanisevic will come out and Annalise Inacio will come into this game. So we'll see if Inacio can provide an attacking spark up front for London, as they've struggled to get serviceable possession up to their attacking targets today. I'm sure it'll reflect in the first half stats, but it's really been all Hamilton so far here in the under 15 girls final of the 2025 MilkUP Ontario Cup. And they push again. Kindry receiving the pass from Manning, but that time Kindry unable to find clean possession, and then she commits the foul and pulling the defender back. "35th minute of action, as Manning creates havoc and looks like she's causing a turnover. Nice job there by Zakia Manning. Manning drawing in the defender in the form of Johnson. Manning gets support. Played by Luciani. Turned over, but London now trying to turn and burn. That long ball up the pitch will be met by Boschman, who calmly plays it. Guerrero through the middle. Geneste. Closed down was Ragona. She never could get possession, but then controlled by Geneste. Ragona had it ricochet away from her. However, everything going United's way in this one. The bounce benefits as Manning plays ahead. Kindry, the intended target, unable to finish that through ball, and ball tracks across the line, but it's out for a Hamilton throw. Guerrero shooting a look over to the AR like, why'd you call it? It was in, and then realizing, wait, it's our throw. I guess I can't argue that much. And then Guerrero promptly gives it away from the throw. That's a bit of soccer karma there, I think. Played ahead is Kindry. Controls, lays that one back to Ragona. Ragona touching wide. This could be something, as closed down nicely. Coming across was Nora McIntyre, and she did well to close down that threat. Ball played forward, and tracking back defensively is Megan Kent. Kent gets to it first for United and does well to knock it off the London player out for a Hamilton throw. Ball tossed up the line. Headed on as Kindry battles for possession. London push it forward, but only as far as Luciani for Hamilton. Guerrero. Manning. Manning baits the defender in, tries to make the move. Coughs possession up. Backs up her teammate though as Boschman secures. Boschman. Nice touch ahead and good control here by Ragona. Ragona trying to shake the defenders. Ragona has the option out wide and she lays it over. Ball finds its way back to Ragona, who in turn lays it over to Jeunesse. Jeunesse shoots! Parried away on the diving save by Morris. The rebound scampered and collected by a defender, as now it's controlled by Inacio. Inacio for London, coughs up possession. Guerrero hammers it in. Kindry running onto it, but there's Morris to collect with safe hands. 38th minute of action as Mount Hamilton United lead 2-0, and they're continuing to press now. Playing it back was Ragona. Guerrero. That ball picked off. Good anticipation there by Adamu. Through the center circle and now played over to Inacio, but Guerrero read that well. Guerrero steps up before it's knocked ahead by Adamu. London continue to press. Inacio running onto the loose ball. Guerrero closing her down. Inacio trying to control and shield. She makes a touch on it, and now Guerrero has the inside position and possession. And Guerrero plays it out for a corner. So as we approach the 40th minute, a chance now for London to generate something of substance from a corner kick. They need some sort of spark. They have an option short and they'll use it. Zertilides. Low cross. Oh, that's off the arm. And it's a penalty kick. No doubt about it. Yeah, that's a good call there. It was clearly a handball, and maybe not the way they drew it up, but a huge opportunity now for London. Let's get a look at the replay. The short corner works out better than they could have dreamed it up as Zertilides cross. There you see the arm dot out, and it's Kindry, the player for Hamilton that scored both their goals, that commits the handball offense, leading to a penalty kick for London Alliance FC Mustangs. Eva Zertilides at the spot. The keeper, Brooklyn Noseworthy, takes position on the line. 40th minute. And Zertilides scores! Huge goal there for London. And London Alliance FC Mustangs are right back in this game. Professional penalty taken by Zertilides. Strikes it with composure, initially looking like Noseworthy was going to go in the opposite direction, tried to pull back, but couldn't get there in time. And the handball against Kindry, who scored both goals for Hamilton, proves costly in this instance. Finished by Zertilides. And London are right back in this match. It's 2-1 as you're tuned in to the Under-15 Girls Final of the 2025 MilkUP Ontario Cup. Well, the biggest soccer event in the world is coming to our country and province in 2026, and we want you to be a part of it. With BMO as the title partner, Generation 26 is a bold initiative designed to bring the game to every corner of Ontario with a full calendar of events and initiatives running through the summer of 2026 and beyond. Learn more at ontariosoccer.net/gen26. A huge turning point in this match, and now if you're Hamilton and you think back to those missed gift-wrapped opportunities, the chance that Kindry couldn't bury after the keeper got inadvertently picked by her own defender, and then the chance that happened moments later. I mean, 2 chances where Hamilton could have been up 3-0 inside the opening 24 minutes. And instead, now London from the penalty spot in the 40th minute have clawed back and made this a 1-goal match. And you have to feel like momentum might starting to be shifting here. The start may be happening. The shift may be underway. Let's see if London can find a little more threat here before the end of the half. Brought ahead now, Adamu. She lays that one over, controlled by McKinnon. McKinnon under pressure, gets it over to Zirtalides. Nice touch, McKinnon still running onto it. In the vicinity is Park. She can't come away with it, but nice job by Adamu to follow it up. London continue to press. Oh, good closing tackle there on Zirtalides, who tried to draw the defender in and expose some space. Park does well to put her body on the line to draw that free kick. And now London have an opportunity to play something in towards the penalty area. From the free kick, they're going right for goal, but it's well right of goal and out for a goal kick. Get a look at some of the crowd in attendance here at the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center Stadium Field. Good crowd on hand for this one. We had a real strong crowd for the opening match this morning, and I'm sure we'll get some good crowds here for the final 2 as well, and over the 3 matches tomorrow. That ball knocked out. It'll be a throw in here for London as Ryland Griffith gets set to take the toss. Griffith from the throw, controlled by Adamu. Back to Griffith, whips the cross, as trying to track it through the air was McKinnon. McKinnon continues to battle, but it's turned over, and now it's controlled by Kindry for Hamilton. Mount Hamilton United in possession, drawing back as Luciani had to speed up to get it. Luciani still in possession now for Hamilton, and she makes a safe play, drawing back for Zvonar. Zvonar dishes that one forward. Ball gets knocked around before Ragona takes possession. Genest tries to open up the runner, making the dart. It's Gardner. Gardner tries to cross to the back post, and good defensive effort there by Griffith. She had a attacker on her back charging, and Griffith made a great defensive play. Let's get a look at the replay. Well, here comes the cross, and it was one that split between the 2 defenders, and Griffith making a clutch, timely play there because it was Jocelyn Hunt ready to tap that home. In-swinger from the corner, tracks straight out for a goal kick.
3 minutes, girls, let's go.
We'll have a minimum of 3 minutes of added time to be played here to conclude the first half in what has been a fantastic match so far in the under-15 girls final of the 2025 MilkUP Ontario Cup. London, though, they continue to struggle from the goal kick restart, and Kindry unable to capitalize that time for Hamilton. That ball knocked forward, and running onto it is Zirtalides. She converted from the penalty spot for London. However, that time, her threatening presence kept at bay. From the throw-in, Park tries to hold possession, turned, however, quickly re-secured by Korea. Adamu tries to step past the shielding defender in the form of Luciani. Controlled here by Alliance in the attacking third. Trying to make the play Zirtalides, but it's off of her. Beautiful defending that time by Ali Hodzic to win the throw-in for her own team. Have to be impressed with the first half effort from Nadia Alihodzic. She's really been locked down on that right defensive position for Mount Hamilton United kind of roaming between the right back and right midfielder role at times. A little bit of a hybrid. She's got the freedom to do so, trusted by her coaches and her teammates. Ali Hodzic with a good strong throw. Foul committed on the subsequent effort though, and a free kick awarded to London.
Can't go that way every time. It wasn't her. She didn't do anything. Every time someone goes down, it can't be
Mount Hamilton trying to hold this lead to the halftime whistle. As London restart with the free kick, bit of a wasted possession as it's turned over. And now this could be a counterattack for Mount Hamilton United. Kindry making the run onto the ball, closed down, nice tackle there by Mendonca as they continue to battle. Kindry comes away with it. She's relentless out there. Kindry had it jarred free. They worked the possession over as Gardner tries to reset here for United, and on the last pass attempt broken up by London. London were certainly under siege, but they didn't bend. However, they have to defend once again. Kindry trying to split through 3 defenders, and that time runs out of real estate and runs out of time because the halftime whistle sounds. And after the opening 45, it's Mount Hamilton United 2, London Alliance FC Mustangs 1. As you're tuned in to the under-15 girls final at the 2025 MilkUP Ontario Cup. And let's get a look at those halftime match stats. And I gotta say, I think those shot on target stats might be a little conservative. But shot attempts, certainly at least 9 from Mount Hamilton. They were firing shot after shot after shot early in this match. And even though they lead 2-1, London showing that they're not going away quietly. A great first half effort, and the second 45 awaits us next. Folks, don't go anywhere. You're tuned in to the 2025 MilkUP Ontario Cup.
This is Canadian soccer. Not borrowed, not copied. Born of cold mornings, long roads, and wide open skies. Built in small towns and rising cities. The game moves fast. The pressure's real. Tackles sting. And the moments, they don't fade.
Oh my goodness me! You cannot give him that much time and space!
Every match pushes us forward. Every touch, a step higher. This is the Canadian Premier League on TSN.
Looking for your next car or need expert service? Number 7 Auto Mall has you covered. With hundreds of vehicles ready to drive, you can choose from top brands like Honda, Infiniti, Volkswagen, Toyota, Mazda, and Nissan. Whether it's finding your dream car or getting the best service, our team is here to make it happen at prices that fit your budget. Don't settle for less. Experience the difference at Number 7 Auto Mall today.
For me, my soccer journey in OPDL started with MilkUP FC. At the time, I played for Pickering, but I had moved to MilkUP to play there. I played in there for a couple of years, had a lot of joy there, did really well with the team. The team was really good.
The OPDL provided the environment for real elite class players to play against each other consistently, and so that definitely helped Jade to raise her game and to become the player that she is today.
It allowed her to develop to her potential and also be visible. Everyone knew about Jade. When you're in the OPDL program and you're good, people are going to know. It's set up to identify those players.
I think they're lost. There's no game on today.
Where is everyone? Do we know that guy?
Was that just in Marsh?
I feel honored being selected for Team Ontario, and I feel like privileged.
People thought that I had something to contribute to this team, and that means a lot.
There's a lot of hard work and dedication that leads into this.
It's a really nice reward for all the hard work that all of us put in.
Okay, girls, it's all yours.
And it's nice to see all the work that everyone puts in to produce talent in this province.
I felt great. I felt like I made it to another step in my life, and I just want to keep on getting better and show what I can do.
I've always wanted to be on the team, so it's really exciting.
Not every kid has the chance to be here and play for Team Ontario, so I'm really proud of myself.
It's super cool to represent where I grew up, and obviously my goal is to go as far as possible. So I was just really excited because this is a really good first step.
It was really exciting, and I was really happy to find out when I got the email.
It feels quite awesome, honestly. It's a great experience.
I feel like I get to perform and show my talents to everyone here watching.
I'm really appreciative. I really like this program, and it's amazing here. I really like it.
Walking in, seeing our names above our jersey, I've done some stadium tours, and it literally felt right like that. It felt like we were professional players.
It felt like a pro experience.
It felt really professional.
It was very professional and stuff. I've seen it on TV and stuff, so it was that.
It felt like I was walking into a professional team's change room, and then I'm about to play in a professional game.
It felt like I was kind of like a professional, with all my teammates.
It was a really nice experience just to hype us up, maybe get us ready for the game even more.
I'm excited for the games, the results, and to make friendships with the new teammates I have.
I'm really excited to play with the best players in Ontario, playing with them.
I like being challenged like this. It's a great feeling. I love it.
I'm excited to perform for my coaches, my teammates, and to just show my skills around.
Just be able to play with a couple of my friends, show who I am, and play my greatest abilities,
I'm most excited for playing with new players that aren't on my team, that I don't get to see very often, and that are from different places like London and Ottawa.
Learn new stuff, score some goals, help the team win.
Learn about what I can do on my position and just get better, play with better players, and just improve.
We both played 2012, so having this opportunity to play up with this amazing group of girls has just been awesome.
Yeah, it's really exciting.
Yeah, these jerseys are super cool, so they're really nice.
Everybody wants to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know.
All right, soccer fans, welcome back inside the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center Stadium Field as we get you set for the second half kickoff here in the Under-15 Girls Final at the 2025 MilkUP Ontario Cup. And we remind you that Ontario Soccer is thrilled to collaborate with Circle K, the Canadian convenience store industry leader, as a premier partner and supporter of grassroots soccer across the province. Whether to fuel up before a big game or after a hard practice, Circle K is your thirst stop. Visit CircleK.com to find convenience stores near you. I love that read, just saying your thirst stop. That's just fun. It is. Speaking of fun, this match has been a lot of fun in the Under-15 Girls Final as Hamilton United continue to start the second half much the way they did in the first, pressing into the attacking third. They lead 2-1, but London gaining some momentum at the end of the first with a 41st minute penalty kick conversion from Evie Zertalides to give them a ray of hope. However, it's been the Kindry show today for Hamilton, and there she draws a shot with her right, but pushed it wide of target. And then Emma Kindry continues to sit on a brace, pushing for a third. Kindry with that last chance doing a nice job shaking a couple of defenders before generating the opportunity. Loose ball now picked up by London only momentarily, as nice job there by Ragona. And Ragona quickly returns possession with Hamilton as Jeunesse plays it through the middle. Luciani. Quick touch over there by Zvonar. Ragona over her head, but tracking to it is Gardner. Gardner's got a lot of pace on the flank, and she's proven to be a speedy threat today for Hamilton. Zvona United pushes that one ahead as the London defender in the form of Taylor tracks over to close it down. Nice work there by Ragona. Ball finds its way over to Jeunesse. She tried to draw it out wide for Gardner, broken up. Kindry comes away with it. Emma Kindry trying to take on three defenders. Almost got past two before the third thwarted her attack. Ball through the midfield. Quickly Hamilton trying to push back on the attacking side of the pitch. And here they go with Gardner on the ball. Her through ball, however, broken up. Trying to keep it in play, but unable to do so. There was Zertalides for London. It was Zertalides' corner kick that led to the handball, which she then finished on the penalty. And London are hoping to find more of that kind of production from her in this one. Hamilton pushing their way up the flank, throw after throw as the crowd starts to make some noise in support of Hamilton. Advantage initially played, it never truly materialized, but play continues on. And now it's out for a Hamilton United throw. Tossed in up the line, and again out for another Hamilton throw as Ali Hodzic continues to lock down things on the right back position for Hamilton. Ali Hodzic with the throw. She controls tight to the line, touches through the middle where possession turned over. That ball ahead from Simpson. Broken up before it's controlled by Geneste. Running onto it is Gardner. She's got the pace to catch this, and she does. Gardner in the corner. Draws back for Ragona. Ragona trying to open up some space. Quickly touched ahead by Geneste. Kindry, great through ball. Flag stays down, but unable to get a touch. There was Marovic, the intended target after the pass by Kindry. Good goalkeeping that time by Abby Morris, as Morris had to make a split-second decision to charge forward and collect. That ball out of touch, and it'll be a throw in favor of Mount Hamilton United. And a chance for us to remind you that PowerUp Sports is the official technology partner and member registration system of choice of Ontario Soccer, bringing a unified, secure, and intuitive registration experience to member organizations across the province. Check out powerupsports.com/Ontario to see how their best-in-class technology can help your club succeed on and off the pitch. Mount Hamilton United 2, London Alliance Mustangs 1, as in the 51st minute, it's the 2025 MilkUP Ontario Cup Finals in the under-15 girl final. Loose ball collected here by London, trying to turn up the pitch. Nothing doing though, as Ali Hodzic there defensively, and she's been that strong today where she earns her team a throw-in off a play where most defenders would have been happy to concede a throw. Some brilliant soccer minds down below us. As I look around, I see the worldly Matt Ferreira. Well, we're just going to allow some to remain anonymous because it's just an embarrassment. We won't call any others out, but I'm sure some heady conversations down below us. Good ball played over to the far flank, is trying to track onto that for Hamilton, and Marovic comes away with it for that shot, but Morris there to make the save. So Tiana Marovic with the last couple of chances for Hamilton. That one turned away by the London keeper, who continues to keep her squad in this game. Morris has certainly been the busier of the two keepers, as Noseworthy will get a touch here for Hamilton. She plays that out, intended for Zvonar. It's broken up, but tracking back defensively is Luciani to make that play, and she wins a throw-in for Hamilton. Two more matches on the schedule today. As a reminder to relive all the action on the Match Center page on OntarioSoccer.net, and if you haven't already, download the My Soccer app powered by BMO. But up next at 3:30 p.m. we'll have the under-15 boys final between Milton Magic and Kitchener TFC, and then the nightcap tonight in the women's final between Banat FC Kitchener and Caledon United FC. Goal kick taken short here by United, as it's picked off out of the air by Simpson. Simpson continues to battle Luciani. Simpson comes away with it, Bit of a soft touch, didn't find its target, but Simpson continues to battle, and now Hamilton have possession through the advantage. Controlled by United, quickly played ahead by Kindry. Kindry charging past defenders, lays that one off to Ragona. Ragona cuts through, finds her way in, oh, she's tripped up, and that's a penalty! No doubt about it. Maya Ragona with some brilliant possession and dribbling as she controlled it through a couple of defenders. Get a look at the replay here. Ragona, there you see her split the D, and no doubt about it, catching her from the back there. I believe it was Ignacio. Check that. It might have been Mendonca. It was Mendonca, 24, and a penalty kick opportunity now for Mount Hamilton United. Zvonar. Oh, the keeper got a touch but couldn't keep it out. And Zoe Zvonar gets the goal. Well, an interesting choice to put Zvonar at the spot and not Kindry. But Zvonar converts with a well-struck penalty, and despite Morris getting her hands to it, have a look here. Zvonar powers it low and just hard enough that even though Morris went the right way, unable to keep it out. And Hamilton retain a 2-goal lead, now up 3-1. Adamu gets set to come back into this match for London as they look for a spark and something to pull them back again as McKinnon comes out for the time being. So 2 penalty kicks in this match, both converted, 1 for each team. And that last one by Zvonar, a very interesting choice to put to the spot. She hasn't been overly offensive or particularly heavily involved from a set piece standpoint. But you have to give her full credit. She stepped up, full composure, and converted when her team needed her in a big spot. Well, London have been down by 2 in this match already, but can they find themselves a way to claw back again to pull within 1, and can they even get back to level turf? They've, outside of the opening 10 minutes, have rarely been on level turf in this one. Noseworthy nearly misplayed that. That could have been a gift wrap chance, but in the end, Noseworthy able to scamper back and make the save. Loose ball will go off the London defender and Mendonca, who committed that penalty infraction, and out for a Hamilton throw. Substitution here as Pietrantuono comes into the match for Hamilton, and Gardner comes out. Pietrantuono tosses in. Controlled by Kindry. Kindry taking on defenders. Pietrantuono comes up with it. Kindry in through the midfield now. Ragona dishes that one off. Luciani. Hamilton continue to press, but it's Adamu who comes up with it for London. And actually, check that, getting there was Zirtalides. Zirtalides, who's got London's goal. Couldn't hold possession for long, and now Pietrantuono has it again for Hamilton. That ball intercepted. Hamilton trying to recover, and they do so through the midfield with Ragona. Ragona takes the shot, and that one, oh, Morris nearly made a meal of it. As from her backside, she was able to secure it a second time out of midair after initially bobbling it. A slight juggle before the keeper secured it firmly. Pietrantuono, the intended target, that one picked off. And now London pressing forward as Park gets a touch to it. Controlled here by Zirtalides, drawing to her right foot. Zirtalides wants some support. She has it in the form of Simpson. Simpson closed down, hauled down, wanted a call, nothing doing. Play continues on with Adamu on the ball. Meg's the player in front of her, but the pass picked off. Pietrantuono works the ball up the flank here. Trying to close down, and earning a throw-in was Kindry. As this match continues to favor Mount Hamilton United, they'll make a substitution as Stefania Guerrero comes back into this game. And Zoe Zvonar comes out. So Zvonar, who converts from the penalty spot, earns herself a well-earned bit of rest now, and after the throw-in, possession will go to London with a throw of their own. Well, I mentioned we've got the under-15 boys final next at 3:30 p.m. Eastern. At 6:30 p.m. this evening, the women's final. 3 matches on the docket tomorrow. The under-17 girls, the under-17 boys. I might have those in the wrong order, but it's the 2 U17s and then the men's final at 4:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. That's going to be a must-see match this weekend, as Mount Hamilton United earn themselves a free kick set piece opportunity with Stefania Guerrero over top the ball. 2-player wall initially setting up to defend. As the cross chips over the wall, this could be threatening. Kindry tries to track it down in the area. Kindry taking on defenders but loses her footing and possession, and now Adamu clears it up the touchline. Quickly back on it is Kent. Kent in possession. She tried to play it in through the midfield, initially broken up, secured now by Ragona. Ragona taking on 2 defenders, lays it over to Luciani. Luciani to Kindry. Kindry trying to draw past the last defensive stance, but coughed it up in the process. Quickly Hamilton have it back with Luciani. Luciani turning, tries to get her way past a couple of defenders, nothing doing. And London struggling to put 2 passes together at the moment. Let's see what they can do here. There's a good through ball, but too heavy to run onto for Zirtalides, and easily controlled by the keeper Noseworthy. The Canadian Premier League, on behalf of its Ontario-based member clubs, Forge FC, York United FC, and Atletico Ottawa, are premier partners of Ontario Soccer and co-presenting partners of the Talented Pathway. For updates and more information, please go to canpl.ca. That ball out of touch, possession to Mount Hamilton United, as they've led the majority of this match, and you got to think they're in a comfortable position here with less than half an hour remaining in match play. Mount Hamilton United 3, London Alliance FC Mustangs 1. As from the throw, Hamilton concede possession. And we'll see if London can try get anything positive going here. They've spent almost the majority of this second half inside their own defensive half. That ball pushed where it's met by Hamilton's Ali Hodzic. She's shifted over to a left back position since Guerrero has come in. And now Hamilton continue to work the far flank, as that time running out of room was Ragona. In through the middle, charging forward, good defensive anticipation there from Kent to break it up before it ever got going. Ragona, she gets fouled, and a free kick for Hamilton. They'll get set to bring Zakia Manning back into this match. But Argona voicing some of her frustrations after being fouled repeatedly, and the referee urges her to keep a cool head here. 2-player wall sets up to defend a long free kick. Boschman drills it towards the penalty area over the head of Kindry, who pulls up a little gingerly, and keep an eye on that for Hamilton. Possession played back, and it'll be met by Mendonca, who gives it away to Ragona. Kindry trying to charge to the ball, and again, she's laboring just a little bit in her movement right now. And hopefully nothing serious there, just a knock she can eventually shake off. Adamu. Her attempt blocked initially by Luciani. Loose ball now. Park controlling for London. Guerrero controlled now by Pietrantuono. Both teams will get chances to make substitutions here, I believe. And they will, as Manning comes back in for Hamilton. Todd back into the match for London, as well as Brunton. Guerrero headed on, out of touch, and it'll go for another Hamilton throw. Hamilton more than content to allow the pace to slow and the ebbs and flows of this game to really slow the pace and just allow time to tick away. As London have got to show some fight here and find a way to get up off the mat. Manning battling for possession. Ragona before Pietrantuono plays it towards the top of the area. Getting a touch to it, Mirovic is off her line. Morris trying to collect, she scrambles, and Morris eventually makes the save. Mirovic, the most threatening Hamilton player in the vicinity there, as Morris makes another stop. Manning. Pietrantuono. Manning bodied off the ball. It's out for a London throw. Ball flicked on and out of play for a Hamilton throw. Possession ricocheting around before it's controlled here by Ivanisevic. Guerrero comes up with it for Hamilton. She does well to shield off Todd. Played through the midfield. Luciani touches that one over. Hamilton in possession. Good job there by Mirovic to get around the defender. Plays ahead for Manning. Manning trying to draw to her left. Couldn't get a clean shot. Mirovic will take possession with time. Mirovic drawing in the defender. And it's knocked out for a corner kick. Both teams preparing to make substitutions. As it looks like Tiana Mirovic will prepare to take the in-swinger. Mirovic delivers the cross. Morris off her line collects. Strong keeping that time by Abby Morris. But conceding thrice today, and if not for the soccer gods, probably should have been more. Morris needing to make every save from here on out to give her team any hope of finding a way back in this one. Adamu. Guerrero running after it. Guerrero shields it and earns her team the throw. We'll get substitutions here, as both squads making changes. And for Hamilton, it'll be Jocelyn Hunt coming back into this game. For London, it'll be a duo of players in the form of McKinnon and Griffith. Guerrero, she tosses in. Manning out for a Hamilton throw. Well, as the bank of soccer with decades of investing in soccer programming at all levels, BMO is committed to boldly grow the good in business and life by growing our beautiful game. We are honored to work with BMO as lead partner of Ontario Soccer's grassroots initiatives, empowerment initiatives, and newly announced digital platform, My Soccer, powered by BMO. A cutting-edge app and media platform set to revolutionize the soccer experience for players, coaches, officials, fans, and families throughout Ontario. London generating a quasi-chance there before it was scooped up by the keeper Noseworthy. And now London will try build something positive once again. Loose ball, tracking forward and taking possession here for the Mustangs is McKinnon. McKinnon can't get past two. However, they do retain possession, and McKinnon on it once again. Stripped away by the defender in Kent. Loose ball corralled now by Morovich. Morovich tries to feed it ahead for Manning, who turns on past the defender. Manning trying to beat the last player back. Oh, great defensive effort there by McIntyre. And then the shot attempt wide, never threatened. But a huge defensive tackle by Nora McIntyre as Manning looked to seemingly find her way through the crowd. But McIntyre at the last moment thwarted that dangerous looking attack. Good ball played ahead here for Todd. Todd trying to work the flank with Ivanisevic. Ivanisevic and Todd still pursuing. Defending is Guerrero. And Hamilton do well to clear the pressure. Manning. Aerial challenge against Johnson. Manning nearly came away with it. Manning taking the position of Kindry, who must have been subbed out in the last sequence. As I look down to the bench, Kindry is indeed on the bench right now for Hamilton, so you have to wonder if that's the end of her day. But what an impact she had, a first half brace. And really, you could say it could have been a day where she could have had 3 or 4, but making a big impact early in the match and at crucial moments for Mount Hamilton United, scoring their opening 2 goals to thwart them out to that, stake them out to that 2-0 lead early. Loose ball corralled here by Mount Hamilton United, as playing that one forward was Rosa Pietrantuono. Ball up the line, that's in and out, so it'll go for a London throw. And again, the wind's starting to die down a little bit, but that's where it's going to impact things today, as it's pushing towards that touch line, and anything, especially throwing that starts to curl in but doesn't have enough to stay in, the wind will push it back out today. Teams exchanging possession, and now it's controlled here by London as the ball played ahead for Ava Todd. Todd pushes it out wide. Ivanisevic stays onside. Big save by Noseworthy. Huge moment there as Tiana Ivanisevic with the chance that could have brought it back to a 1-goal game. But Brooklyn Noseworthy with her biggest stop of the match so far. Loose ball corralled here by London. Picked up by Zertalides. She's got their goal in this game, converting from the penalty spot in the first half, but that time never could corral it cleanly. Johnson turns it over now. Here goes Manning for Hamilton. Manning Zakia Manning carrying it ahead by herself, taking on 2 defenders, and with the 3rd player coming in support, the ball turned over. And it looks like Kindry will be coming back into the game at the next change opportunity for Hamilton, as London win a throw on the brink of the attacking 3rd. So you have to wonder, after that last threatening chance from London, did the Mount Hamilton coaching staff led by Francisco Cardona realize, well, we might have to throw Kindry back in this one, and we might need 1 more goal to really lock it down here. London continue to battle. From the throw, the ball flicked on, but nothing more.
Come on, girls, let's go.
The wind really getting behind it here, and drawing that probably an extra 10 yards wider than it would have without it. As it's played by Johnson back to the keeper Morris. They switch over to try work that far flank again. Defensively stepping up to make the play is Boschman, but a foul committed by Boschman, and a yellow card will come out here. Or will it? Yes, indeed it does. I thought I saw it in the referee's hand, and with a stern warning, the match official books Boschman in the 75th minute. So Michaela Boschman commits the cautionable offense, and a free kick now for London. It's from distance, quite far out, but again, we've seen some wacky stuff in this match, and if nothing else, a chance to play a ball in towards the penalty area. 7 white jerseys in and around the penalty area for London. Adamu stands over top the ball, plays the ball forward, but nothing doing there as Petrantuono shields it out for a goal kick. And now Mount Hamilton United will have the chance to make their substitutions. A trio of Hamilton players gets set to come back into this game, as it'll be Gardner, Kindry, and Ragona who come back in to try lock this down, as Manning, Mirovic, and Pietrantuono out of the game. '77th minute, the restart from the goal kick taken short by Hamilton. The wind really picking up now, as Kindry comes away with possession here for Mount Hamilton United. Initially impeded, play continuing on. Controlled here through the midfield, as coughing that one up was Vonar. Vonar quickly trying to retain it though. Actually, check that. That was Jeunesse through the midfield that coughed it up. That's off a Hamilton player and out for a London throw. Ali Hodzic shifting back to the right back position now for United, as they've flopped Guerrero and Ali Hodzic all day. Taylor with the throw for London. Ball ricocheting around, controlled here by Gardner. They try return to Gardner, as a good through ball from Ragona, but Gardner runs out of real estate and it's out for a London throw.
Let's go, Hamilton!
Long throw from Taylor, played ahead by Todd, as Ava Todd takes on the defender. Tracking towards the attacking third. Pulled back for Zertilides. Nothing doing that time, but there's Taylor to step up, holding possession for London. Zertilides trying to get past the defender. Taylor defended well, as getting there was Kent. Loose ball as Griffith tries to secure it for London. Controlled now by Brunton. Adamu in possession. Check that she was in support of Ivanisevic, who had possession, and then ultimately easily secured there by the Hamilton keeper, Noseworthy. Approaching the final 10 minutes of the match here, as you're tuned into the Under-15 Girls Final at the 2025 MilkUP Ontario Cup, live from the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center. Mount Hamilton United turning and working the flank here with Gardner. Gardner, she's got room to run up the touchline. Baiting in Taylor, draws back for Kindry. Sloppy possession, but Hamilton quickly retain here. Genest through the midfield. Luciani. Girona. Kindry tries to go back to Ragona, excuse me, but that time it's broken up. There's a long ball as neither a pass nor a shot, and in the end, possession to the keeper, Morris. So now London quickly try to push up the pitch, but the drop kick intercepted by Genest. Gardner gets a touch to it, and now she's got room to run. She's got pace, and she's got time. Gardner whips the cross. Falls in towards the goal area where, Morris had to make a judgment call on whether she could play it with her hands or not. Took the risk, and in the end did well because she put a stop to what could have been the final nail for Hamilton. Hamilton trying to bury this one for good with less than 10 minutes to go in this match. Mount Hamilton United 3, London Alliance FC Mustangs 1. The keeper Noseworthy. She'll scoop this up and take even more time off the clock before returning it to play. Hustling ahead and taking possession is Kindry. Touching ahead intended there for Gardner, but the defender played it well. Nice job that time by Johnson. However, a throw-in issued there for Hamilton. Gardner for Kindry. Gardner with the return cross. Luciani, top of the area, tees up the left-footed shot. That's closed down and blocked nicely before it's cleared out to the half. Genest. Nice 1-2. She passes ahead now for Ragona. Kindry. Kindry drawing to her left. Takes the shot off the post. She's got two, and it seems as though she will be denied Ontario Cup hat trick glory. But I think if her team holds on to the victory, she's more than willing to finish the day with two. Tough break that time for Kindry, who wraps it off the post. Battling for it is Gardner. She comes away with possession. Lays that one over to Genest. Through the middle now. Luciani. Guerrero. Guerrero back to Kindry. Kindry volleys. Nice little ball ahead for Ragona to run onto, but Morris off her line, making another save. Well, you got to give the keeper, Abby Morris, credit. She has not quit, and it would have been easy for her to hang her head at parts of this game. But here goes Ava Todd for London. Todd trying to break past the last defender. But big defensive stance by Boschman, who's been so great all game long for Hamilton. Well, the exhaustion evident on these players now as they leave it all out on the pitch. We've got an injured Hamilton player down there in Nadia Alihodzic, and you have to hope she's okay. She's been so good all match long for them. As we get a look at some replays and some great moments that we've witnessed here in this match, including that last sequence of saves from the keeper Morris. And that chance from Kindry off the post denied the hat trick. There's Ragona with the opportunity, but again, Morris with some courageous keeping off her line, and that's what I'm talking about. You have to give her credit. Would have been very easy for her to hang her head and quit on this game on her team. But Morris has tried to keep a steady presence on that goal line today for London, and despite conceding 3 times, she continues to provide some courage and bravery back there. Her team needs some inspiration up front though now, trailing by 2 as we are now into the 85th minute. That ball played ahead, Kindry running onto it, Morris way out of her area as Kindry collides with the defender in McIntyre, and the keeper Morris will just knock that even further out. London prepare to make a substitution as Simpson will come back into this match. But for now, Taylor possesses. That ball played ahead, only as far as Genest. Luciani lays that to Guerrero, who drills ahead for Kindry, brings it from her chest down to her feet, trying to shake the defenders, 2 of them there, and they keep her away from target, at least for the time being. Gardner. That ball played ahead and controlled now by Ragona. Ragona tracking towards the goal line. Takes the defender with her. Crosses it. Trying to draw it back in front. Gardner there for Mount Hamilton. Well, soon another deserving team will engrave their name into Ontario Cup history, receive their medals, and hoist the beautiful Ontario Cup trophy created by Nothers the Award Store. For more than 50 years, Nothers the Award Store has been a leading supplier of awards and recognition products across Ontario, offering complete assistance from program concept planning all the way to product delivery. See how they can help your organization at nothers.com. Kindry working her way inside the penalty area, taking on 4 defenders, but unable to dance past all of them. Controlled now by Simpson. Simpson under pressure. Gardner causing havoc there for Hamilton, and she causes the turnover as Zvonar stepped up to make the initial play for Hamilton. Zvonar tracking back now, closing down the ball carrier for London, but there's Ava Todd to battle through that challenge. Zertilides runs out of gas and space, and that's out for a Hamilton throw-in. 87th minute of action as we approach the midway mark of our broadcast day, with our second match about to be history and still 2 more to go today. Well, full credit to Mount Hamilton United. They've been firmly in control of this match essentially from the opening whistle, making their mark early, scoring in the 11th minute, but really generating chances from the opening 2 or 3 minutes on. As this time, Kindry called offside, a rare offside called against Hamilton. I think that might actually be their first committed in the match. Don't hold me to that, but for all the offense they've had, for all the attacking threats they've had, they've timed their runs and bended those runs beautifully. United control through the center circle. It's turned over and played ahead there by Brunton. London trying to battle. Todd gets upended, but nothing doing. Loose ball knocked away by a defender. Gardner's going to be able to run here as Taylor tracks her down, but Gardner in possession for Hamilton, and she wins the throw. Final minutes of this match as Mount Hamilton United on the verge of Ontario Cup history. Gardner, Kendry continuing to battle, makes the dish off to Ragona. She got tripped up in the penalty area to draw the penalty, this time fouled outside the area, and a free kick now for Mount Hamilton United. Well, I was wondering if they're going to let Kendry have a crack to maybe give her a chance at the hat trick. But they'll send Michaela Boschman in to take the free kick. And any goal here would be ceremonial more than anything. As up by 2 in the final moments of this match, Mount Hamilton United have to feel very good about things. A 3-player wall setting up to defend. A 4th wandering in a helpless position as Boschman buries it! Oh, what a beauty! Well, that's the cherry on top for Mount Hamilton United. I said it would be nothing more than ceremonial, but what a celebratory ceremony it was. Brilliantly struck by Boschman. And it makes it 4-1 in the 90th minute. Beautiful look at the replay. Free kick perfection from Michaela Boschman. Curled it over the wall into the bottom corner. Brilliant, absolutely perfect kick. And for what is a rather meaningless goal, it was a rather beautifully executed goal by Boschman. Minimum of 3 minutes to be added here as Mount Hamilton United will raise the MilkUP Ontario Cup shortly, leading this match 4-1 in the under 15 girls final.
Nice pass.
Through midfield, holding possession and trying to turn up to the attacking side of half is Mirovic. As Hamilton will try to get one more substitution in before the final whistle as Zakia Manning gets set to come back in. And they'll get that change, so Manning will have the chance to celebrate on the pitch with her team, having a strong performance today. As Jeunesse comes out of the game. And at one point we wondered, would it be Mount Hamilton's day? Oh, nothing to doubt anymore. Even though they didn't get all the breaks and maybe some ones early that they wish they could have had back. When it mattered most, and as they continue to press, there's Manning on the spot, but a little bit of confusion there between teammates, and they can laugh it off, knowing they're up by 3 with just minutes remaining. That's Pietrantuono and Manning, both there, but neither could finish it past the keeper Morris. All that to say, it's certainly been Hamilton's day today. Through the midfield, Mount Hamilton United. Pietrantuono playing it forward now. Ragona. She had a tremendous match today for Mount Hamilton. How do you not love the play of Maya Ragona today? So solid through the midfield, constantly creating attacking opportunities and providing quality service, especially early on for Kendry. Luciani, she crosses that one in, finds its way into the penalty area, battling and trying to get a touch was Mirovic, but the keeper Morris secures it, and There can't be much left in the added time, and there's nothing left as Mount Hamilton United celebrate a dominating victory today at the 2025 MilkUP Ontario Cup Under 15 Girls Final. From start to finish, it was an orange wave and an orange crush that led to a big win, 4-1 the final score in this one. A first half brace from Emma Kindry. Additional goals from Zoe Zvonar and Michaela Boschman with the exclamation mark. And there you get a look at your full-time match stats. And that's the domination I allude to from Hamilton. 19 shot attempts compared to 7. 12 on target compared to 4. And just an all-around dominating performance today from Mount Hamilton United. Before we sign off, we're going to get a look at some of the match highlights from this girls under 15 final. Let's have another look, as this was a great back and forth affair, and it started with chances early for Hamilton, and that was a constant theme throughout this match. That chance from Ragona, she had a couple of great opportunities, and the keeper for London, Morris, she would be busy throughout this game. Kindry, she already had 2 at this point, but she would be denied what should have been a hat trick after that defensive miscue. There's the second goal for Kindry. Or check that, maybe on the pick play she only had 1 and it should have been 2. All the offense, I'm starting to lose track of exactly the timeline, but you see the point here. The constant threat in the form of Kindry, the constant attack from Hamilton, and even though London found a glimmer of hope at the end of the first half, converting from the penalty spot that at the time made it a 2-1 game, it would be a second half penalty for Hamilton that retained a 2-goal lead as Zoe Zvonar puts it in from the spot. It was Zertalides getting the goal for London. And then again, just more shots on target, more saves from Morris. More chances, and this was London's best chance in the second half. But a big save from Noseworthy. And then eventually the persistence would pay off for Hamilton as chance after chance after chance would eventually, even one off the post there, which denied Kindry the hat trick again. All those chances would eventually lead to a free kick chance. And what can I say that the pictures themselves do not say? Absolute perfection there from Michaela Boschman. She buries it. Bend it like Boschman. And it's that kind of day for Hamilton. The final score in this one, Mount Hamilton United 4, London Alliance FC Mustangs 1. Folks, that's our midway point of the broadcast today, but we still got 2 more matches on the docket, so don't go anywhere, because up next at 3:30 p.m., we've got the Under 15 Boys Final, and then at 6:30 p.m. tonight, the Women's Final, as you're tuned in live to the 2025 MilkUP Ontario Cup.